There he is.
There he
Morning.
is.
Whoa, look out. I got to sleep with the right hand, not the left. Sorry.
Exactly.
There we go.
I'm trying to sneeze here a little bit too this morning.
Look out.
Man down. We got a man down.
Man down. We're only 18 seconds into the show. That's it. I'm going down. Oh, my gosh. Well, it's funny to bring up the, not funny because obviously we're doing weather first, but yeah, I've had like something, I don't know, a little cough from here and there, whatever. I think it's all the stuff in the air. But
air quality's been a little iffy. It's been muggy. You know, I feel like, and when it was so hot, folks were going inside a lot. AC was blasting. So that, temperature difference, I think, really kind of janged up the old post-nasal drip and all that,
Janged up. I love it. Love it. It's pretty ugly kind of looking out here this morning.
Humid.
Yeah, it's a little sticky out. Yep. No windows open today.
Man. No surf. Fire up the ACs. Although another day in the 80s. Hey, so we had 3 heat waves so far this summer.
Last time we were on, right?
And the first 2 were like 6-day heat waves. We only need 3 days to be an official heat wave. 3 consecutive days of 90 or better. We had the first 2, at least in my house, were 6 days long each.
Wow.
So, and then the second one, I think, was 4.
Uh-huh.
So you add up the numbers, dude. That's 12. That's 16 days of 90 or better. And some of those days, probably a solid 4 or 5 of them were 95 plus.
Yeah. Where it felt like what? 105, 103?
At least 100, I posted on my Facebook page. We talked about it a little bit. K-Bear wrote an article for Parents Magazine. So I got a couple quotes in there, and we talked about the heat index a little bit. But more importantly, we talked about the wet bulb temperature, which is a better metric for measuring that. And that's something that we use, more on site, whether it's an athletic event or big concert, things like that. Right. So we'll take wet bulb temp readings, and that is a much better indicator of how it actually feels on your skin.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a bit of a wild ride.
Been crazy, man. I mean, I feel like the last time we did this, well, let's see. Biden was still in the race.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. We didn't have exactly.
Yeah. So it's been
people almost getting assassinated, and it was just like
there is that. So nobody took a shot at Trump last time we did it. Biden was still in the race, and the conspiracy theories this morning on Twitter are saying that Biden is in hospice care. If you want to believe that.
Oh, boy, I don't know about that.
Yeah. Said he had a medical emergency on Air Force One, blah, blah, blah.
Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, where are we going?
Twitterverse is
is just a cesspool of misinformation.
Exactly.
I mean, what a joke. But quickly, so we'll circle back to that in a little bit. But anyway, you're watching Good Morning New Jersey. Please subscribe to the show on YouTube. I think we're like at 785.
Yeah, get us over the 800 hump, and then we'll go from there.
Then we go from there. Exactly. So we'll be on for about a half hour, a little after about 7:30 or so, 7:35. If you're wondering where K-Bear is, she's actually starting a new job. So congratulations to her. I don't know. I forgot to label my little sound effects, so I don't want to hit the wrong one and not hit the applause or whatever. But she starts a brand new job today, so she is not with us. So we'll see if we can kind of fit her in from time to time if it's possible. So congratulations to her. I know she's been waiting a long time for that position. So it kind of opened up and the stars lined up. So things worked out. So which is great.
Yeah. Super stoked for her.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. What else was I say? Oh, so getting back to the weather. Yeah. So I guess it was last week. Was it last week? No, it was almost 2 weeks ago. We had a strong cell come through southern Union County. And this thing just absolutely just ripped on through like my courtyard, like just shredded trees, everything, just ripped them right out. Like just there was pieces of trees everywhere. And it lasted maybe 90 seconds.
You know what those pieces are called?
What?
Branches.
That's good. That's good. That's good. You got me.
Pieces of trees.
Yeah.
We have pieces of trees.
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm having an event here this morning.
I feel like Vincent Fioretto LaGuardia Gambini here and my cousin Vinny. What are these little things? Leaves.
So jeez. That was strong. I mean, rain came up. We must have we probably got at least 2 inches of rain in like less than 20 minutes.
Yeah. It was insane. It was big.
The fact is the street flooded. I couldn't even get out of my parking lot. There was like 2 feet of water. because the
Drains were probably clogged.
it is, yeah, because the clowns who are the landscapers, they just blow all that stuff into the street, and then they don't bother to pick it up. So
all those pieces of trees.
Pieces of trees, yes. Pieces of trees, yes. I'm gonna get my balls broken for God knows how long now. Pieces of trees, yeah.
Sounds what like are these things called? Leaves.
Sounds like a new band. Pieces of trees. Oh boy! All right, boy. Let me just bring in a couple quick comments here. Anthony says, "Good morning from Diker Heights in Brooklyn."
Nice.
My good friend Alexandra. Good morning. Heading my office in Teaneck. Okay, we'll show that traffic real quick shortly. Gail says, "Mr. James, not the same anymore. Hope all is well."
All right,
very nice.
You,
my friend Anna here in Homedale. Buenos dias from Homedale, and then Brian says, "Good morning from Chester." So good morning to you. All right, so why don't we just kind of dive into the weather picture here?
Yeah.
Let me bring this back on, and I got to bring it full screen here. Give me 1 second. Where are we? There. There you go.
Okay, there you have it. So let me just fire up here. It's cloudy, it's gray, it's a little dreary this morning, very humid here. We're sort of stuck in between a couple cold fronts, and you can see it. Let me just get you the northeast projection here. So if you'll just bear with me for uno momento here. Let me get to the regions. Let me give you the northeast. Oops, I think I went by it. Let me go back up. Bear with me for 1 second. Northeast U.S. Sorry about that. All right, so there it is. You can see, with this area of low pressure offshore, just south of Long Island. We had a few showers yesterday, really very minimal. I think I had 5/100ths of an inch of rain at my house, so really not much. As we take it 12 hours out, again, the time frame here on this, as we move through the day, you can see we're, later on this afternoon, things are pretty quiet. Again, high temperatures in the 80s as we slide in towards tomorrow. I think things get a little more interesting. You could see that cluster of storms over Delaware and in towards the eastern shore as we move in towards tomorrow. And then, the chance for storms, I think, fires up a little bit more so as well. This is 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, 30 hours out. And then as we move towards tomorrow afternoon, things quiet down for a little lull in the action here, 36 hours out. And then, 48 hours out later tomorrow night, still quiet, which is great news. But we don't really have great weather for a few days here. It's a little iffy. It's a little touch and go, chance for a few spotty showers. And you can see as we cruise there into Thursday, we're still, very, later Thursday, still a little bit iffy. There's still a few showers milling about, still a few showers lingering. That's 60 hours out. As we move in towards Thursday night, another shot of rain comes through, perhaps. That's that second front that's been behind that. And then as we move in towards Friday morning, later Thursday into Friday, very, very early Friday morning, pre 6 a.m., still looks a little iffy. But I do think that, boom, there it is. So the fronts are through. Friday looks much, much better as we move in towards. That's Friday morning at 8 a.m. Looks really good here. So I know I'm kind of scrolling through it. So my apologies for the scroll. That's 12Z. That's 8 a.m. Friday morning looks great. So we're looking fantastic here, 78 hours out. And then into Friday afternoon looks even better. Friday, Saturday, love it. And then
nice, looking good. Yeah,
Saturday evening looks good. So it looks like we got a good weekend on the way. Good. So cool. We're pretty fired up on that, no doubt. So it's just a little iffy here during the week, unfortunately.
Just got to get through the next couple of days and just kind of
exactly.
It's coming to the end of July already. Can you believe it? I mean, but this is what July is. I mean, what are you gonna, if it was 65, we'd be screaming, oh my God, what the hell's going on? But
exactly.
I mean,
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, all look great with lots of sunshine. Cool. So we get rid of the dreary weather here.
Nice.
But it looks like the dreary weather certainly for Wednesday. Today's probably just predominantly cloudy. Wednesday and Thursday.
Cool.
Shower chances.
Let me just drop this banner here. This is just some of the observations as of 20 minutes ago, I guess, in the National Weather Service. Can you see that on your end, or you want me to read it on mine?
I don't see it.
Is it just a yellow screen?
I don't see the. Oh, my bad. I have it right here. I had to switch off tidbits.
No, no, sorry.
Yeah. So Newark sitting at 72, little light rain. Same thing with Farmingdale. That's Long Island. As we move into the city, if you're commuting into the city, a little fog and mist. Generally overcast, light rain, fog and mist. Where we don't have any light precip, it's generally overcast. But look at those dew point temperatures: upper 60s, low 70s. So the humidity is high, 90% or more, over, pushing 90 to 100% in many locations. But it doesn't feel horrendous because the temperatures are only in the lower 70s.
Right.
So those dew point temperatures are in the upper 60s and low 70s. So the difference between temperature and dew point is very, very minimal, close to 100%. So as a result, obviously the humidity is built in, but it's not the 75-degree dew points we had,
Right.
when it was full on swampy, and the wind is light. So no relief there from the wind.
Yeah. Wow. It's probably honestly just bordering on almost some fog potentially.
You
Right.
do have fog. You do have fog. Yeah. In Teterboro and Somerville, you have some fog.
Yeah.
Yep. And you also have fog in Newark. So,
Right. Well, when we
it's
get to the traffic side of things, I'll show you that camera by the art center. I bet there's some probably fog there.
Right.
Let's go to Cape May here. I'll show you South Jersey. What we got going on here? Yeah, 75 is kind of just ugly Wildwood.
Yeah, and those dew points are in the
AC.
mid 70s. So it is definitely a little more swampy down in South Jersey this morning.
Right.
Welcome to New Orleans, yeah.
That's it, right? or Miami, one of the two.
Ocean City, though, has a little breeze at least. Actually, the wind is a little breezy down there. So, just enough to, perhaps break up the chance of any fog. And you'll notice you don't see any fog there.
Yeah. I wonder remember we used to have those cameras at the alumni?
Yeah.
I can't remember what the hell they were.
I don't remember the company.
Jersey Beach cameras or
yes.
something. I'll have to look at that again and see if I can find them for next time. Those are pretty good cameras, actually. They actually showed quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So while we're on this, let me go back to the traffic because got to talk about that whole Route 3 thing from yesterday.
Oh, I saw that.
Just wild. I mean, just crazy stuff.
That monster section of barricade that was taken out.
Yeah. I think that was the barricade was probably taken more out by the actual truck than the fire. And that's what led to the house being torched in the back. But as you can see, it's still definitely slow both ways. Although the DOT here is saying that there's nothing closed, but eventually you're going to have to expect that something's going to be closed to fix the wall. So, and they just built that. They just finished all that whole interchange not more than 6-8 months ago, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah. So, not that's as meaningless, but unfortunately the driver was killed in this, but I think there was a Jersey Transit bus involved as well. Somehow they got tangled up, and then the truck kind of careened off the eastbound side of 3 into the wall, took out the wall, and then I believe the cab went up first, and then he was hauling some sort of chemical or something. And then everything else started going up. It was that video of whoever was driving past, and that thing starts to explode. And the fire guy was like, whoa, wow. Must have exploded like 2 or 3 times. And I saw some of those pictures where I don't have the pictures because I don't have the permission to use them, but it was like the back of the siding was all melted.
On the house.
Yeah, on the house.
Yeah.
On the pool. Yeah. Just insane stuff. But wow. But for this morning, the lower of the George got an accident here. I'll look at the numbers in a second. Let's see, 80 West in Elmwood Park. We had 2 left lanes shut there. And we got a broken down bus westbound on 495. A lane is out there, but the problem is that coming out of the Lincoln, you've only got 1 lane open because the exclusive bus lane is open. Debrisville 280. Wow, there's a lot going on here at 7:14 in the morning. Who says traffic's unimportant? Well, yesterday they certainly realized that. 280 westbound at exit 8. West Orange, 2 lanes are shut. The ramp is shut. That's a bit of a. Let me see if I can see the camera here for a second, real quick, because that's a tough spot. That's think that's Prospect Avenue. I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Come on. It is. Oh, yeah. Look at that. And you can see the rain, too.
Oof.
Oof-ah. Wow. Dump truck. That's why there's so much going on for at least right this second, because there is a little bit of this rain. It doesn't take much. That's the problem, is when you get this little drizzle like this, the road gets wet and it doesn't mix with the oil. It just, you start sliding all over the place.
Right. It's enough to make it a little slick.
Exactly. You're almost better off. It was like a
Heavier rain. Right. At least temporarily.
Yeah, that's right. It washes the oil off the road, and it's going to slow you down too. But
you know what? Last time I was up in Buffalo, we had some heavy rain. In fact, in western and central New York, they've had 20 tornadoes.
Really?
I think in the last month alone.
Really?
July was just insane up there. Anyway, regardless,
wow.
So the heavy rain that literally was coming down hard enough to disable my forward collision system, which usually doesn't happen in my car unless it's like thick, gloppy snow you're driving into.
Wow.
So,
all right. So that's the westbound side at 280. So everything is shut, at least for right now. So just be mindful of that. Let me, where's the other? I just closed it out. What the hell? The hell, bro? There it is. I wanted to see if I could see this incident, and then we'll quickly take a look at the maps. Then we'll get on to some other things. Got some comments coming in. Again, like, subscribe to the show if you're watching. Let us know where you're watching us from. And of course, the cameras are out. What else is new? Nothing works, man. Oh, look at that. Oof.
Oofa.
That's 80 just west of the Parkway, trying to get in towards again, Elmwood Park, Patterson, exit 60, 59, Madison Avenue, 58, that area. All right, so let's is this the no, damn it. Oh, I need a new computer, man. This thing is slower than dirt.
Relic, as I'm trying to put my IFB on right now.
Let's see, crossings time. We'll get to that. Let that load. I want to widen this up. So again, you can see 3 a little heavy through that area. I think some people are probably just slowing down to look at what happened yesterday. There's the problems on 80 Parkway, both ways a little busy through Bloomfield. There's the situation in West Orange on 280 West. Rest of Western Jersey, again, I don't think I got enough computing power to put up that radar, but you could probably track a lot of this with probably some showers, as we saw it on 280. Parkway, not bad here in Union County. So 78, 287 north, and the exits like 10 through 12, a little heavy. That's normal. Western Jersey is fine. 80, 46, 57, 31, 78. Central Jersey is good. All the way down to the King's Castle there in Monmouth County. 18, 35. Parkway looks fantastic. Again, not much, kind of a yucky day, as G-Man said here. With
complex technological meteorological term, yucky.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, Atlantic,
it's soupy, it's a little swampy.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's
don't skimp on the deodorant today. You know, you don't want to be that guy.
Be that guy. Okay. Okay. You don't want to be that guy. Oh, God. So we got 40 plus at the lower of the George, 25 for the upper, and that's because that accident on the lower, 20 to 25 at the Lincoln, Holland about 10 to 15. Transit seems to be running on or close right now, so we'll keep an eye on that. But again, it looks like Route 3, everything is open.
You buried the lead, dude. The dinky is back open.
Oh, the dinky. You and your dinky. I'll give you a dinky.
The dinky, the Princeton shovel.
Yeah, kiss my dinky. Jeez. that thing goes down like into you know how long the day. It's literally like it's maybe like I don't know. I feel like it's like a mile and a half of train. Like that's it. That's all it is. It just connects like Princeton, the school, and whatever, into the Northeast corridor. So that's
the dinky is the traffic equivalent of the Blackwell's Mills Causeway, where exactly. you get 0.2 of an inch of rain and it floods.
Sure, you spit and the thing goes down.
Yeah.
So this is in Clifton. This is going to be Route 3 going west at the Parkway. Or getting in. So this here is before the Parkway. That's a little bit heavy. Again, I think some of this is the weather. Two is that people are stopping to see this gaping hole in the side of this retaining sound wall. So, but there's no issues as far as what DOT is saying. Everything is open. All right, so let's close out of that. Give me some computing power. We're going to shut this down. We're going to shut that down. I used to be able to have the radar. Did you have the radar up before or no?
I did not show the radar, but I just looked off of a radar scope.
Here we go.
On my
Here
phone.
it is. I got it. I got it. Yeah.
And it's pretty quiet. You know, that mist on the roads, you know, you could say it's pretty light. There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's very little leftover.
More than like, I would imagine more than likely that wet condition came from this.
Yeah, a little bit of rain, you know, not even stormy, just you know, light to moderate rain, enough to, you know, put some mist on the roadways.
Yucky.
Yucky. Double yuck.
Let's bring this. Whoa. I don't want that. We want this here.
Whoa.
There we go. All right. Jeez, wow. It's 7:21. We're going to be on for about another 10, 12 minutes here or so, kind of an abbreviated version. So let us know where you're watching us from.
We're still alive.
That's true.
Love everybody.
That's true.
K-Bear starts her new gig today, so
that's right.
Congrats to her. And you know, but we're still going to be here. In fact, our plans are to ramp up. Good morning, New Jersey. So
that's right.
You know, if you have any ideas you want to see, or you know what you want to see, or you know, and talk about, you know,
absolutely,
let us know.
Absolutely. Let's see here. We got my friend Connor here from Piscataway. Good morning to you, sir. Roseanne, glad you're back. Diane says, good morning from New Providence. Awesome.
Yes.
Here's Rosary. Good morning in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, visiting my daughter. Glad I called you guys. Very cool.
Very nice.
Good morning from Tom's River. Let's see. What do you got? Lynn says, good morning from Clifton. Yeah, that was kind of a wild scene. I'm sure Lynn, you probably heard the choppers, everything else that were up over that whole situation yesterday. That was probably most of the late morning, early afternoon, or most of the afternoon.
Yeah,
good morning, South Amboy. Glad you're back. There's Kathy. And we got Sherry. Good morning from Point Pleasant and the Woodbridge Corvette Club. Nice.
Oh, there we go.
And thank you for the excellent statistical information. Congratulations to Christina. Have a great day, Mike C. Mikey, good to see you. Thanks for coming on the broadcast. I don't know if you were at the Galpin Hill Cruisers last night. I thought about going, but then it looked like it was going to rain, and it actually started a little light shower towards about 7:30 or so. But
what's up with the caddy?
Well, got some good news yesterday. Yeah, so it's a transfer case that's bad. So thankfully I do have a warranty on that, so that's going to be covered. And I got first of all, huge props and shout out to Gold Coast Cadillac in Oakhurst. I'm a car guy, and I've been, a GM guy for God knows how long, right? First car was a Firebird and the whole deal. Right? The 80 Firebird, right? I gotta digitize that picture. I got that here somewhere.
I just wish it was an IROC, I just wish.
I wish too, yeah. I wish at the time it was too. First, Lynn is saying good morning from Albany, New York.
All right, nice. Lynn, right on.
And we got one more here. Lori says good morning from Wayne, so good morning to you. So we were saying, so again,
you're a GM guy.
Yeah, right. So Gold Coast, I've never had an experience like I'm having with this dealer. Amazing, like top to bottom, right? And so the car has been there for 2+ weeks. They gave me a loaner, which is like awesome. Like I didn't even buy the car from them. Like, the service is, you drive into that service and it's like, I've never seen an air conditioned like service area. Usually it's like you pull the bay, right?
Right, like the garage bay is AC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. The whole thing is air conditioned. The advisors are right there. So huge shout out to Amanda, who's been taking care of us, and Juan also at the loaner desk. Awesome. So I got to talk to them. Maybe they like to come on board or something like that when we do something from them. So they really go the extra mile, which is awesome. So but huge shout out to Gold Coast Cadillac in Oakhurst, right there on Route 35, just south of the Monmouth Mall. So
what's the ETA?
Well, they're right now I think the transfer case is part of the transmission, right? To my understanding. So that I believe is already been taken out of the car. So they're just waiting for the parts. So we'll see. Yeah. So some of it's on back order, but this is what you're going to do. I mean, the car is 8 years old, so
Did
expect.
they give you the $1 million question? Did they give you a price?
They did, but the warranty is going to cover it.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Yep.
good.
So that's And I will say that if you're looking to buy a used vehicle of any type, think long and hard about those extended warranties. Certainly saved my bacon here. I will absolutely say that.
Because I'm sure a transfer case for a Cadillac and all the work that's entailed, I don't know, that's a $3,000-$4,000 job.
Could be. I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. So I'm thankful that things are going to get covered. So
good.
But hopefully we'll be on the road soon, depending on when the parts come in.
Yeah.
So
Dizzle.
That's it.
Caddy.
Speaking of caddy, I want to show everybody, or show you. You can break my balls in this one too. This is going to be good. Just another setup. I'm just setting it up. I'm just literally like volleyball, setting
softball, lob it up there.
Oh yeah, sure. So
I'm about ready to hit it out of the park.
That's it. So as I'm looking this up, so when are you back up in Buffalo again?
I don't know. I was filling in. They still have another vacancy, so so we'll see. But it was good. It's a good crew up there. NBC affiliate, and
So now, were you up there with any of these tornadoes or what?
I had left. No, but I had. We teetered on a little bit of severe weather. We did have some severe weather when I was there.
Okay.
But no, the most recent round really was after. The most significant weather really has been after 4th of July. So I've been back in Jersey since then. So yeah, it's kind of nuts.
All right. Yeah. You ready for this? Here we go.
Yeah. Fire it up.
I got to find it. How do I get back to that? Oh, here. There you go.
Oofa.
Look at that thing, huh?
That doesn't look like a Cadillac.
No. That's Supreme riding there. Wow. So it's a look, this thing is probably going to be 6 figures to even just start.
Please tell me it's not electric.
It is.
Ugh.
It is, yeah. But so it's just a concept called the Cadillac Soleil, I think is what they were going with. And it
looks good. I love the design.
Right? Everyone does. Yeah, all the comments that I've seen that I'm trying to find another shot of it.
Bespoke luxury.
Yeah. So it's hopefully going to make the production. It's good to see that somebody's doing a little something different than these dopey SUVs, right? I mean, and just a little bit something different. Kind of gives a little bit of a nod, they're saying, to like the cars in the 50s, 60s, or whatever, the Fins kind of deal here. Now, whether that makes it into production, I don't know, or if a car even goes to production. I mean, GM is famous for making all these great concepts and then doesn't do anything with them. But for the most part, when you look again, the Cadillac site is the only site I can show because it's a press release. But in other videos and pictures, if you look at the inside or whatever, it's pretty much production ready. Like the screen and everything is right out of the new Escalade. Same thing with all the switch gear and everything else. I mean, it's ready to go. And with the horsepower and stuff like that, I don't know. And it's a convertible, so it's a soft top convertible. But
nice.
Unfortunately, the price is going to be out of range for just about 99% of people who are going to want this.
Exactly.
But, I do like the color though.
Yeah, I do too.
It's called a heritage color. I forgot what the hell they called it. Something like
antique white, maybe, or something like that.
No, it's actually yellow, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they call it a certain whatever, something cream color or whatever. I don't know what the hell they call it, but anyway. But fun to dream. Gotta hit the lottery, bro.
That's it. After your Mega Millions winning, you're
gonna be Mega Millions, exactly.
You're gonna be
so. Let's see what we got here. I can't read the damn microphone. I'm walking through logistical troubles, right?
You're a hot mess over there.
No, wait a minute. Now, hold on. Is this? Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
We interrupted the program.
No. We got Robert here from
Marlboro. Right on.
Maureen, good morning, guys. And now this is interesting. Satrium. I hope they got a shout out from the UAE. Really?
That's United Arab Emirates.
Wow. We had somebody from Australia, didn't we, one time?
We did. So what time is it? Saturnian in UAE. So it's UAE's gotta be
8 hours ahead, maybe.
I think maybe more like 12. I don't know. So it could be
Probably
7:30
late.
at night, late afternoon, early
I don't
evening.
know. I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue.
Yeah.
So if to let us know what time it is there, if you're still with us here. Robert says, "Great to see you. Miss you. You can't believe the bunch of losers." Your words, not ours.
Exactly.
So,
But thank you
that's
for
a star, not many convertibles being made. That's what Lori says. Yeah,
that's
your
true.
words, not ours.
Yeah.
Your words, not ours. We didn't put you up to that. Don't worry about it. What was I going to say? Someone was going to say. I don't remember. I don't know. Oh, well, we'll get into the politics here for a few minutes here before we end it. So, just to put a Jersey spin on it, obviously Biden's out of the race.
Right.
If it goes to Harris, which it kind of looks like all roads are kind of leading that way to a degree. Some people are saying that, West Orange native Mark Kelly could potentially be on the short list for VP.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, from Arizona, the senator from Arizona.
Yeah.
So could have a little Jersey spin,
little Jersey connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to be an interesting ride the next couple of months. Honestly, just the next month to see what goes on.
It is. I don't know. I feel like I'm all politicked out. At this point, I don't know what else you can say. I mean, and a lot is being said. I just don't have the bandwidth to keep.
That's the problem. That's the problem. It's just on such overload that it gets to the point where you can't like,
right.
You can't dial it in. It's just too much. It's 24/7, every single waking minute. It's just too much. It really is just too much. Let's talk about something else. I don't know.
Exactly.
I mean,
let's go back to the caddy transfer case.
Yeah, exactly. Or the yellow caddy, right?
Or the yellow caddy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But now whether they just, I don't know, maybe they're just going to take the path of least resistance and just let Harris take it. I don't know.
Yeah. And if the conspiracy theorists are right, and what's fueling that, of course, don't you think it was odd that you heard Joe Biden's voice during the Kamala thing, but you never saw him? You never saw a picture of him? In this day and age,
I didn't see that.
Yeah,
no.
We're doing a show here via StreamYard. The quality, off, their technology is a lot better than ours.
Yeah.
So, he could have easily been in the Oval Office or anywhere for that matter.
I didn't see that. I have to go back and look.
But you heard his voice, but you never. So it does make you wonder, what is the status of him? Is he healthy enough to go on camera in any form or fashion? And why wouldn't he have? Why'd you hear his voice like it was radio from the 40s and 50s? So anyway, I'm a little skeptical.
Yeah, he's the only one who knows, and is only the closest people around him know if there's something going on. And as everything that's taken place so far, that could be the next thing to happen. Is that he decides that, hey, I'm just going to resign, and
the whole set of events has just been from the attempted assassination on Trump. How does a shooter get that close, get shots off? I mean, the multiple layers of failure. I just can't even fathom that without some sort of premeditation or whatever.
Look,
then Biden all of a sudden has COVID. The guy's been probably vaccinated 10 times. So this is the third time he's had it.
Well, look, I mean, they had the videos of these people in the audience were telling cops that there's a guy on the roof, and like you can actually see the guy on the roof climb up the roof, and it doesn't seem like anybody did any kind of movement to try to whatever. Although the one cop did go up and did check it, and he had to take evasive maneuvers from getting his head blown off because the guy turned the gun on him. I mean, what is he going to do? I mean, and then that's when he started shooting at Trump. So,
it's just crazy. I mean, it's
just ridiculous. It's just absolute insanity. That's what it is.
Such a level of failure that,
it was kind of like at a level where things were just kind of just like this, kind of just mundane. Is he going to drop out? He said, no, it seems like he's going to stick around, and everything is kind of like, okay, this, and all of a sudden it just gets it's like throwing lighter fluid onto a charcoal fire. The fireball goes up. I mean,
I don't know. I mean, it's just from everything, if you look at all the analysis, the only one in at least the attempted assassination on Trump, the only one that actually performed, I shouldn't say the only one, but the only one that we saw, that most people saw, that actually performed really well was Trump. After he got shot, he went down to the ground immediately because, and then Secret Service is trying to usher him out. Their number one job is to actually protect him, cover him up. And then they had, a person in front of him, trying to, conceal him, who was a foot and a half shorter than he is.
Yeah, it's true. They left his head exposed.
Totally. Yeah. And not just, but also his upper torso. So anyway, it just, the set of events since that has happened, is almost like mind blowing, like the chain reaction. Right.
Yeah. And it was interesting, even the way they got him off the stage too. Right. Like,
and the fact that they let him stop and do the whole fist thing.
Exactly. Right. It's like, you know what? I mean, I
there's
feel
an
like
active shooter. Where was the urgency?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. There's so many questions and not enough answers. You're never going to get them. And it's almost like they almost maybe should have just dropped him behind the podium, like behind the platform on the ground, and just left him, and then until they secure the scene.
Yeah.
And then, and I was thinking, watching this going, how come no one's out there like a bulletproof shield or something, like just whatever, holding it up or something, just besides themselves, trying to get him out. You're right about that. It's just really strange how that all kind of just took place.
The whole sequence is just bizarre.
Well, it could have been a whole lot more bizarre if something else, it could have been a cataclysmic series of events. We'd be in really, really bad shape if something happened. That was, but yeah. So, next couple of months. On that note. Well, we just got to look. Got to see what happens. I mean,
exactly.
It looks like it's more than likely going to Harris at this point. Although I think I would have rather have seen, see like a national Democratic primary.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Just everyone goes to the ballot box on one day, and you get 5 nominees, and whoever gets you can do it for American Idol, for God's sakes, or America's Got Talent. I mean, can't we do this for like the most important job on the planet? Come on. I mean, we can certainly do better. Or like you said, or if there's something going on with Biden and he decides that he's just going to just resign it all together. I think it's a different conversation if she's actually president going into this. That's just my thinking, is if she actually is president going into this whole thing, I think it kind of changes the conversation slightly. Yeah. But it was interesting, crazy times, right? Just absolutely nuts. A couple more comments here, and then I know you got a jet here, Stan.
I got a skedaddle.
Yeah. So Sin says, "Did you see me at the Bravo Clubhouse?" What's the Bravo
Clubhouse? Where Andy Cohen does the Watch What Happens Live.
I have no clue. I don't.
So anyway, my brother-in-law was in town, so he had got tickets.
Oh,
so Sin and
sure.
My brother-in-law went to go see Watch What Happens Live at the Bravo Clubhouse.
Where is that, in the city?
It's in the city. Yeah, I think it's Lower Manhattan.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Tribeca or something like that.
Okay. No, I didn't see it. I don't know if my thing recorded it. How can it record if I don't even know what the show is? Right. Anthony says, congratulations to Christina. Absolutely. And I kind of caught up on GH, but still not there.
Kind of caught up.
Yeah, I still got about 4 episodes behind. So your wife probably obviously knows more than I do right now.
I'm sure.
Don't spoil what's going on with Nina. No.
Oh God.
Sherry says policy is exhausting these days. So much misinformation being thrown around. Can't watch the news.
Yeah, that's a really fair assessment.
Very good. I think that kind of sums it up, right? Kind of sums it up. Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Chris says, good morning from Cedar Grove. And then Bill says, total breakdown of security. I think there is more wrong with Biden than we are making public.
That's another really fair assessment too, perhaps.
Possible. Sure.
That could be very possible. Yeah.
It very well could be. You don't know. But hey, look, you just wish for everybody to be okay and whatever. And then we just go through this process and we'll see who ends up see what happens in the next couple of months. But but I say whoever it is should be rolling heavy in the inauguration parade in Washington. That right? There we go. That
fit for presidents and kings.
That's it, right? Well, hopefully Gold Coast, if they decide to produce this, will get one.
Yeah, yeah. They need to sponsor Good Morning New Jersey. That
Yeah,
should
we
be
should
our
do it.
official Good Morning New Jersey vehicle.
We need to do the show from there. And our friend, we still got to do the sponsors real quick.
Yes, fire those up and
yes, sir. Let me get that for you here in a moment. First of all, we can't forget our friend Cynthia over at the Bottle Stop in Spring Lake. We're going to get there. It's just been kind of crazy. We need to do the show like from there. It may be a taped.
We can do it anywhere. We can do the show from anywhere as long as there's a good internet connection.
Ideas. We'll talk offline about how to do this live, but we'll talk about it.
All right. So Eastern Architectural Millwork, the exterior division, building homes of distinction for years, have custom made crown, columns, finials, pergolas, trellises. Add all of those architectural details to your next build. Hire Eastern Architectural Millwork, the exterior division.
And certainly turned in my good friend Darley Newman, her wonderful program on PBS, Amazon Prime, PBS Create, New Jersey PBS, Travels with Darley, great travel program. Shows you all kinds of fun places around the world. Also gives you a lot of history lessons as well. The series, if you can catch it, the Revolutionary War episodes here in New Jersey were really, really good. A lot of great information, a lot of new stuff that I didn't even know. A lot of fun stuff with Morristown, Perth Amboy, just to name a few places. But definitely check her out. Hit her up on social media, on Instagram, as well as her website, darley-newman.com. That'll give you more information on where to find some of the shows and what she's working on next. Very active on Instagram. I mean, there's reels all over the place. I think she was in New Orleans for a little while doing some filming there, and then she was in Sacramento doing another episode there. So
cool.
She's kind of traveling this summer. This is kind of her high season to get stuff done before the winter kicks in, and that's most of the time the seasons start to air in the next like in January and so forth. But that's darley-newman.com, and we thank Darley for the sponsorship of the big broadcast. Let's bring us back in here. So, wait a minute. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
But yeah, the Bottle Stop. We definitely got to get down there in Spring Lake. I always forget what street that is. That's Washington, or Spring Lake better than I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically downtown Spring Lake. It's right on the main drag, if you will, in Spring Lake. Not on the beach, but in the town.
Right.
It's literally down the street from a couple of restaurants, and obviously there's a lot of real estate offices in Spring Lake too.
Oh, yeah, it's a ton of real estate offices in Spring Lake. Wow.
Yeah.
But all right, bud. So
all right. Yeah, no, I think we're good. So, we just wanted to jump on today and let you know that we're still here and that we've got great plans for the New Jersey Morning Show here.
Two quick ones here. Yeah, Ann from Manalapan, good morning, and also Bruce, good morning from Jackson. Oh, real quick, tell everybody about our buddies there at the pizza place down by you.
Oh yeah. Hey, so a restaurant that we used to frequent, we'll call it a restaurant / cafe diner, in Edison by the old shop. The owners, one of the owners and one of the longtime workers opened up a new place in Colts Neck, pizza place. I think it's called Prima Pizza, right on Route 34. It's a white little house.
You said
34 North.
Okay,
generally.
You keep going. I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah. And so stop in, say hi to Johnny and Nick. And, those guys are great. So we used to love their old place. And so they started a new one. That business there has been a few things over the years. It has been pizza places in the past and whatever. So, Prima Pizza.
There it is.
So
under new ownership. There he is.
Yep.
Johnny and Nick.
Nikki. So Nikki 6.
There it is.
So
Johnny and Nick. There it is.
And it's right off the road, so it's not in a strip mall. So for you contractors, you delivery guys, you guys that might be driving an 18-wheeler, a lowboy, whatever, you could easily pull off the road and not have to weave through a strip mall in some monster vehicle.
Sure.
So there's parking for that. So I think that's really one of the biggest benefits. So
all right.
I told them they
see
need
what-
to do like a contractor special for lunch, like a couple slices and,
course,
soda
yeah.
for $5 or whatever.
Well, maybe we
So,
could do the show from there one of these days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if we tape it, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be. We can put it on later. But there it is, right there, 34.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Wow,
go in,
cool.
say hi, say you're a fan of our show, or mention that
Yes.
you're friends with Don and myself, and they'll take good care of you.
Good stuff. Cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
One last quick thing, because then we got to run. I got to run. Mike, our buddy Favetta, congratulations
Yes.
him and the wife having a new weather forecaster coming soon.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome. It's awesome. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So love Mike and Stephanie. Great folks. And,
Absolutely.
big congrats to them, and
Mhm.
excited for
Yes.
the little Bambino.
That's it. Yeah. And also our other former colleague, Kara, too. She's expecting as well.
Yeah.
I think sooner than Mike and Stephanie. I think September or October, something like that. It's coming up soon.
Right.
So, yeah, absolutely. Actually, Anna, we're going to end with this. She says, thanks for the recommendation, James. That's Minutes in My Home. So, Anna, yeah,
Check them out.
You saw it on the show. And, James and I are friends with the two owners there. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Good stuff. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, bud, let me get the music here fired up.
There we go. Fire it up.
We'll ride off
The
into
rodeo.
the sunset. And again, folks, we're going to try to do this a little more often than once a month, because that's not enough. And so let us know in the comments. Put it in the comments. If there's places you want us to go, want us to talk to, people you want to talk, topics you want us to talk about. Certainly put it in the comments, and we'll see what we can do there. So here's the music. There we go. The computer will let it go. Oh, there it is. Nice. Very nice.
We're looking for a cowboy hat sponsor too.
Cowboy hat sponsor. All right. All right, bud. We'll see you soon. Have a good morning, New Jersey.
All right.